Hi, it's Kat, and today I'm going to be making a card with our Snowy Days topper collection, and the topper I'm using is Season Tweetings. So I want to be making an 8" by 6" tenfold card. So I'm taking an 8" card blank, and with the score line in a horizontal position, I'm going to cut this down to 6 inches. And then I've cut myself a silver mirror mat to exactly the same size, 8 by 6 inches. And then with my cardstock, I'm going to cut this to 3 notches under the 6 inches. And I'll just pull out my arm, and I'm just going to trim this down to 3 notches under the 8 inches. And I'm going to layer all these onto my card base now using construction glue. And then I think I'm actually going to turn it upside down and use this fence detail at the top just to mirror what I'm going to put on the card later at the bottom. And now that's down, I'm just going to pop that to one side to dry, and I'm going to bring back in our donkey friend from the other side of the cardstock, and I'm just going to fussy cut around him using scissors. You could use a craft knife for this if you're more comfortable. I'm just roughly following the outline of donkey. All the way around his little tuft. And what I like to do, if you get into a bit that's a little bit fussy, just give your scissors a little bit of a wibble if it's not the straightest of edge, and it'll just give you that effect that you're cutting around the fur. Around the side of his face. So we're just going to go around his muzzle. And for this one, because it is a little bit too fussy, I'm just going to cut away the robin. So straight along the fence line at the bottom there. And we are going to keep him, and he's going to sit back down at the bottom of our card once we've added our toppers on. So I'm going to take the big topper from the collection, remove that middle frame. I'm going to pop this down with construction glue just so I can move it around so I know it's in exactly the right place when I put my other layer on the top. So I'm going to come up to the right hand kind of corner, top right hand corner, and I'm just going to hold this over just to make sure it's sitting where I want it to. Pop my top back inside. Again with the construction glue. I'm going to add some foam pads to the back of this section here just to raise it slightly. And what I trim off from this end, I'm just going to use on the back of the donkey's head. So we'll add him back onto the bottom of the card there. Just make sure that we're happy with all that, and then I'm going to take out the sentiment. We're going to go in with our third and final donkey. So we're going to use construction glue on the bottom of this so it sits flat onto the bit that's already sticking up, and we'll just use one foam pad on the top just to match the raised element. And we're going to pop him just so he's overlapping, leaving a little bit of the frame on show. We're just going to add 3 little gemstones to this section here. So I'm not going right to the top of the card, I'm just going to put them coming down the side here. And there's our 8x6 card.